Hey everyone, welcome back. This is episode 6 of my Zero to Hero series. So, 5 episodes in, we had some pretty great results from everything that I was doing, and I've got many more episodes ahead. We're going to continue doing a few more episodes with composition suggestions, and then I'm just going to get right into the grind and be playing my most comfortable comps, do all the strategy and talk about the gameplay as it happens, and then also just, shoot the shit a little bit and chat about stuff Axie while we make it to that top 10 and make sure that we can bring in the big money and the juicy AXS rewards. So, with that being said, the team comp we have today is a very highly suggested one. Now, I do have it playing a little bit differently. Let me bring it up here so that you guys can see it. So this is the very first suggestion that I actually got, which was the plant in the front, beast in the middle, and then the owl bird in the back. This is a very common comp, but I do let you guys know this right off the bat. When you get up to the higher elos, especially that top 2000, top 1000 area, this comp gets a lot harder to play. Now, usually you would have a rimp in the middle, and I don't even have a rimp, so I might have a few energy issues here and there, but overall, I still want to play this comp. I want to show you guys how to play around the bird and how to use a bird in the back line. Now, the one I have is a very tactical bird build. It is the owl, the egg bomb. Let me bring it up here. The owl, which is dark swoop. The egg bomb, which is great because it applies aroma or aggro depending on your video game background. Blackmail, which is just incredible, and then the last one got buffed. I think that the 10 shield was practically useless on it already, and it was being used primarily as a finisher, so having this be 150 is just so good. It helped to balance out the tails too, because beforehand everybody was just running all out shot because it was absolutely broken. So I'm really happy with the changes, and it made this bird just so much stronger. So this is the bird I'm going to use. These are pretty cheap. I feel like you could get one with a couple breeds on it for somewhere around 0.1, maybe 0.11 or 0.12 if you want to get something that's relatively pure with some breeding potential to it. But either way, let's jump into this and let's try and show you guys how to play this comp. Now, just fair warning, as I said, even for a player like me, we might have a few times, especially up against Terminator bugs, where we have a bit of issues. Now, the nice thing is, really nice thing, unfortunately it's a rep, but we do have the reptile in the back being the fastest. So that gives us an opportunity, if we get Owl, to go ahead and beat this rep down before he gets a chance to go and make the combos happen with the rest of his team. Now, he does have, it seems like he is running, actually, he's running a comp that would work really good against double aquas, not as good against me being a bird in the back. I bet you this is going to be a Terror Chomp, and oh, it's a double. Oh my goodness, I just die here. Wow, I go into last stand. That is crazy. I was not expecting that kind of damage, but you know what? It is what it is. I can't really be too upset with it. Now, what I am going to do, just because I think it's the best way to do this, is, you know what? No, this is the kind of thing where he's probably going to think that I am going to pass here, and then he's going to try and make a play where he's able to just finish off my plant really easily. So I'm actually going to go for the bird combo. I am going to go for the full all-in combo. Now, I don't think this will kill the rep, but it will get pretty close to doing it. So what I am going to do is I am just going to finish up with a Sinister just to make sure that the reptile dies. Yeah, he went in with a rep card, which is really good. So I am going to transfer the aggro onto the rep, which is fantastic. That means that the beast is going to come in and finish off the rep. So now this really annoying reptile in the back is taken care of. I didn't really need to go all in like that like I did, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. Here's the watering can. Kind of a weird one. I wasn't expecting that. Now, unfortunately, we do got to make the plays here. Now, birds do really good against bugs, but what does not do good against bugs is my beast with not much damage or not much health left. What I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to use an egg bomb. This is then in turn going to have him, whoever's actually trying to go, target the bird. I would rather have two not alive at this point because I want to try and take this tanky boy out right here. So let's do this. Unfortunately, that does look like it's probably going to be a Mystic Rush plus a double Prickly, I think. Oh no, actually it's just a Yam and a Prickly. So it's a good thing that I did it this way. 2 nuts slow is going to be gone, which means I could just absolutely destroy this now, which I'm going to do for sure. So we are going to go about using the Sinister and the double single combat. This should finish off this tank. But you never know. It might not. I think what I'm going to do is just do it this way, though. He might tank up. Okay, so this here is almost certainly... Oh, wow. Hit the critical. This is a Terror Chomp for sure. No, actually, it's not. Interesting. I was most certainly expecting a Terror Chomp. So, at this point, we just wait up for the full combo, 4 energy, bird combo. Now, we may or may not get it. No, we'll get it for sure, because here's the thing. We can only get one more Dark Swoop. We're going to pull 3 cards on the next turn, so we're going to be able to get it, and I'll show you guys how to pull off this bird combo against this specific bug. Oh, wow, he goes for the double Sticky Goo. Okay. It is going to kill Toonut. Okay, so we've got to make this happen in one play. If we do not make this happen, then unfortunately, it's just going to be one of those moments where we're going to kind of get pooped on. So we are going to use the Egg Bomb here, which I don't think he can shield up more than maybe like 120. So after the Egg Bomb, we are going to use the... You know what? We've got all the cards. So let's just do it like this. And then another Blackmail, and then a Risky Feather. That's how we're going to play this. Yeah, I didn't think he'd be able to tag up much more than just the one. It's not even a Sticky Goo. Oh, wow. I don't know what he was doing. Oh, the Nemo! Wait, if he went in with the Terror Chomp, he would have had me there. That was really close. That was very close. He actually made a serious mistake there. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he didn't roll. You know what? Actually, what might have happened there is he might not have pulled a Sticky Goo because he used the 2 Sticky Goo the round before, so there's a very good chance he couldn't have pulled the 2 Sticky Goo. So he thought I was going to go in, which I think was a miscalculation on his part, because I'm not going to go in. I only have 2 energies. So we ended up winning that one because he misplayed it. All right, this is pretty good. Not often you're able to win these bird games in the top 1,000, so I am not complaining about that. We're going to keep playing them. Just fair warning again, these are really hard to play. You probably saw in that one, I even would have to believe that I actually had the upper hand. I was able to take his reptile out with a really clean combo between the bird and the beast. Now, one of the things you can do if you want to play that a little bit, I could say, a little bit sneakier, trying to keep bird cards on your bird, is you could actually just go in with the Owl, the Aroma, and the Blackmail, and then go in with a Double Nut or a Double Sinister on your beast to finish off the rep, because you know it does the extra damage. So you could take that route if you wanted to. That route does work, but you've got to be careful with it, especially if it's a Terminator rep, because what ends up happening is if he uses a Sticky Goo, and you use the Aroma, and you don't end up getting the Blackmail off that transfers it, then you're in for a really rough time. All right, this is actually not a bad comp for us to be up against. Oh, perfect. Wait, this is absolutely perfect. So his Squishy Aqua is Squishy Aqua with Ronin. This is a really interesting Aqua. You know what? I gotta give this guy props. Well, first off, this is the Aqua I'm gonna target with my bird, which is great because he doesn't have Sponge. But then second off, he's got Ronin, which is kind of a 200 IQ play for him because he can use Ronin to try and make it through my tank. So I'm going to use Carrot just in case, because if he has like a double Ronin and a Risky Fish, I could be in for some trouble. No, it looks like it is just... Oh, well, at least he broke my Carrot. It is just a Disguise and a Serious. I hope I pull a bird card here. Really hope I pull a bird card. Unfortunately, I don't. Not the end of the world. I also didn't pull another plant card, which is kind of an end of the world situation. But either way, we're just going to try and take this tank out. The reason being is because we don't need to waste the Owl on the Aquas if the tank is gone. Then we just start plowing through the Aquas like we should. Now, just in case, I am going to use a Disguise because he could throw a combo out that really hurts me, but I want to use the Disguise just out of the hope that if he's trying to perfect me, it doesn't work. We've seen how many times this Disguise works, and honestly, my tank is dead anyway, so we just want to try and make the most of it. Now, he does go for a Nemo and a Risky Fish, which a little unusual. I don't know why he went that route. We should kill this tank, for sure. With the Triple Nut and the Sinister, he's not going to get by. It looks like what he was using was probably a Hot Butt. Or, no, it could have been, you know, it could have definitely been something else there, but it did look like a Hot Butt to me. Oh, I'm really getting unlucky with these tanks. These tank cards are not in my favor here whatsoever. Okay, so the way we want to do this, 100%, is we just want to play around getting cards on our bird and then just playing the combos out on our bird, because this guy for sure cannot tank a bird combo. At most, he can only get 80 shield. This guy can, because he has the Babylonia, the Risky, and the Sponge. This guy's kind of close to Nemo, but just, if you ask me, he's not quite as good as Nemo. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to die here. You know, the unfortunate part is that if I did have a pumpkin, I would have survived that. But yeah, it is what it is. What can you do? Now, I'm just going to make sure that this guy dies. I just have to make sure he dies. They're probably going to kill Nemo, so I just got to try and play this. He does get to go first, which is pretty big for him. I wish I could have gone first, but unfortunately, that's just the thing about dealing with Koi. He'll 100% kill Tunut here, so I'm just going to go for the combo. Now, here's the thing. I could, if only I had the last one, I could definitely guarantee that he dies. These 3 cards should be able to kill him. But if they don't, I'm going to be in for a tough situation. But I really need the extra. So you know what? I'm going to go for it like this. Yeah, he comes all in with a double Ronin and a Risky. This is just such an interesting Axie. I don't know what to think about it. I like it. Like, I do. I really, really like it. But it's one of those things where it's like, no, I didn't kill him. Really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. He ends up using the Sponge. He does have the speed up going away, which is great. Now I'm just going to use a single blackmail because I got to kill him, and hopefully I have 4 energy to go in on this guy and he doesn't kill me this turn. I'm hoping so, but I think... Oh, okay. All right, now we've got the combo here. We are going to go for the Egg Bomb, double blackmail, and the Risky. There is a chance he survives this, but this is probably the closest combo you're going to get to being able to kill a fish that has Sponge. So let's give it a try. Let's do our best here and see how it goes. Wow, look at that double Sponge. That is an insane amount of shield. Let's hope for the crit, though. If we end up getting a crit, it's perfect for us. No crit. No crit. Okay, it looks like we're going to go down. That is okay. We tried our best. I told you guys how hard it can be to play this comp in the upper elos, and it's because you've got people playing these really good tanky, just tanky Axies in general. So it can be hard to play a bird comp in the upper elo, but let's keep going. I think, you know what? I think we could have won that one if we ended up killing that Aqua and not just cheaping out. I think we could have put him in a position where we could have pressured a little bit heavier. Now, here's one thing we gotta watch. He's got a smaller stock number on his bird, so his bird is gonna go first. So there's a bit of a race, like a ticking time bomb race, between which bird is gonna kill which bird first. So I'm gonna go about this with the Sirius and the Disguise because I want to get that energy. Looks like he's gonna go for a Carrot and a Sirius. So I didn't break his Carrot, which is fantastic. He is gonna steal 1 energy back, and he's gonna do a bit of damage to me. Not really a big deal, though. So he ends up getting his energy back. I hope I get the... Okay, I did get a bird combo, so I am going to go for it just because I want to try and make this happen. You got to put this out as soon as you can. You really do. Because if you don't get it out, then his bird's going to come in first, and you're just going to be in for a world of hurt. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm also going to use a pumpkin here. The reason I'm going to use the pumpkin is that his Rimp hopefully doesn't kill me. No, actually, to be honest with you, I don't think it's going to happen. Ooh, he's just using the energy gain. So we'll see here. I actually will probably end up killing this bird, or at least putting him into last stand. Fantastic. This is exactly what we want. Exactly what we want to happen. And that's how it plays out. Whenever you're a bird against bird, it's always about who gets the owl. Well, specifically an owl bird, let's say, because there are birds that run other parts on the mouth. But against an owl bird, it's always a countdown. Who can get the combo off first? And sometimes it can be worth it for you to go for those incomplete seeming combos just to get that damage off on the bird. Because if you don't, and you have a bunch of cards getting drawn on your bird, and then you're in a position where unfortunately you're just not able to finish it off, then it's just rough. Then you're having a really, really bad time. So what we're going to do here, especially since he has Goda, we're just going to all in on killing the tank, because if it's the bird versus the beast, easy peasy. We already know that we're going to win. Wow, he just went for the Goda crit, but like, man, he is not having a good time here. Maybe he's just already accepted that this is over, and that's why he's playing it this way, where he's not really looking like he's trying anymore. Okay, so he's definitely going to kill me. There is not a whole lot that I can do, so I'm probably just going to Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. That's all I gotta do. Maybe he double Godas. Maybe he. Oh no, he's just waiting for round 6. Definitely waiting for round 6. Poor guy. Poor guy. All right, bud. We'll make it quick. Make it easy for him. Oh, he gets to use his combo, and it's a Goda. The double Goda in the Ronin. I think he's just wanting to be as salty as he possibly can to me, trying to kill my energy. I mean, it's a possibility he maybe could have made that happen, but highly unlikely at that point. So, very good example of a common comp that you're going to have, or a common matchup with a similar, almost mirror comp to yours if you are playing this comp in the lower elos. So, just keep that in mind. Always remember, Owlbird versus Owlbird, it's a ticking time bomb. You got to make sure that you get your cards off because you don't want to waste them. So sometimes you got to get a little risky. And this also goes to show the power of the risky. Like the last one, it's a really good card now that it's at 150 damage, which is the most in the game from like just a standard damage point of view. And that an owl plus a 120 damage plus the last one, it's going to kill a bird. So if that bird doesn't shield up, or even if it shields up just a little bit, you should be able to kill it, which is fantastic. But let's jump into another one. Win or lose here. I think we're going to make the next one the final one. As I mentioned, I want to keep these videos a little bit shorter because I want to be pumping them out more often. Ooh, okay. So, the thing is, I would usually want to go for this combo here, and I would want to use this as soon as possible. But I've got to watch because this Terminator rep takes minimal damage from me being a bird, and I want to try and tie this up with my beast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until I have enough energy to use this Dark Swoop Egg Bomb Blackmail, and then I'll try and finish it up with a Double Nut. It's going to cost 5 energy, but I've really got to do it because it's the only way I'm probably going to kill this Terminator rep in the back. But for now, I'm just going to go for a carrot and a Sirius because, hey, why not? All right, we do a little bit of damage into a Yam tank. That's always a good thing. And then we get the energy steal, which is great. So he's going to have the... Okay, so he doesn't have anything that can skip past my tank, but he does have a lot of damage that can be done to my tank. He's got the Third Glance, which destroys tanks. I'm happy that they nerfed it by bringing the damage down a bit. It used to just be way too stacked. And then, of course, he's got the Allergic Reaction, which eats tanks for breakfast. So I do got to watch. One of the things he might be thinking is I might be coming in with the bird. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use an October Treat and a carrot. Maybe I won't use the carrot. I think I'm just going to use the October Treat. And the only reason I'm going to do it like this is because I just want to hopefully have 5 energy for next turn to make that play I was telling you about. So he is coming in. This here looks like it's more than likely either a double Yam and a Sirius, or no, it's a disguise Sirius Yam. Little unfortunate he gets that, but not the end of the world. He does throw the Yam out. He wastes one of his Yams. Discard, don't discard my... Okay, that's fine. It can discard an Egg Bomb. That's not a bad thing. Okay, did discard my Nut. That is really unfortunate. Yeah, that is really unfortunate. So we're probably just going to go for the carrot and the veg here. I don't think he's going to be able to go all in. But just in case, I might want to just shield up here a little. Yeah, we're going to shield up like this. The reason being is because he's got about 4 energy right now, I believe. Actually, he's got 5 energy. So, yeah, he's probably going to come in on me. Ooh, there it is. He's being smart by using the Chomp and then the Allergic, so it goes through my shield, but then he's chomping again. Now, really good thing that we use those cards, and we started with the Pumpkin to get rid of the stun, and then we're going to hit with a Carrot. And if this... Oh, he did have 1 more energy. Fantastic. Okay, and now... Well, unfortunately, we did have the combo, but we're going to do it the same way. We're going to use it like this. And the reason we're going to use it like this... Actually, no, we got to be careful. Remember what I said about using the sticky goo? He might end up getting that sticky goo. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for the Dark Swoop, the Egg Bomb, the Risky. And the reason we do this is specifically in case he uses the stun, then the Blackmail. So I know it won't do as much damage, but we're going to follow up with the Nut, so hopefully that will help. Oh, okay, he only used the Allergic, so never mind. It's not really going to matter. We are using the Egg Bomb. The nice thing is we're going to be transferring the negative damage over to him, which is great. Oh, wait, no, sorry, we aren't. I forgot that they fixed that, so you're not doing that anymore. He comes with the Allergic. Puts me into last stand, unfortunately. He throws out the gas on a tank who's dying anyway, and then here's the 1 Sunder. whatever. You can take care of my you can take that all you want. I really don't care. So I think because he's got the Thunderclaw, we've really got to be careful about the fact that we might want to pass here. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our cards. We also don't want him to serious. So we're going to use our full combo. We're going to use the Risky Feather and we're going to use the Sinister. This should kill him in case he tanks right up, but we'll see. Oh, he doesn't tank up. He must have been thinking that I might be passing. Ooh, that's unfortunate that he does end up getting that though. Okay, so just to be smart here, we're going to use this because I don't want him to get any cards off. He might end up having a Yam active, which would suck. Which makes me think, actually, because he's going to die anyway, we're going to use it on 2-Nut. Because if I'm going to get poisoned, I'm going to use it on 2-Nut. Ooh, he did do it. I bet you one of them's a Yam. Oh, no, it's not. Actually, it might have been a Sirius and a Disguise. Okay, so the way we play this here is we definitely use one Blackmail. And the reason we're going to use one Blackmail, but it's going to stun us. It is kind of unfortunate when you're in this position. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use a Ronin, a Nut, and a Ronin. The reason we're going to use it like this is because I want to get as many cards. Currently, I drew a bunch of cards on my Beast. So I'm going to use as many cards as I can. I almost don't want to use that Ronin, that second Ronin, but I do. This Ronin, he's not going to have more than 200 shield, right? No, he is, so a little unfortunate. We are going to get stunned by this one, but at least I got that off. He may end up killing me here. We'll see. One of my blackmails. Don't do the other blackmail, please. He did do the other blackmail. Well, at least he's not going to kill us, which is really good. Nice, we got one Dark Swoop. We don't really need it. I think what we might do instead is we might just continue on with the Beast. No, I think we're going to do the one Dark Swoop here, I think. No, I think we're going to use the Beast. Because the Beast will more than likely be able to... Unfortunate that I only have this much energy. Now we're just going to use the one Dark Swoop. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so he does use the 200 shield, which is a lot of shield. We just wanted to... Oh, I got stunned there. I forgot that one of them is anesthetic bait. That was foolish of me to do that. Very, very foolish of me. I even called that last time, but that's just... Hey, that's one of the things that happens. Sometimes that stuff happens. You gotta watch those. You definitely do. So we're just gonna use the one... We gotta use two of them for sure. We're gonna have to go for two here, so we're gonna go for the Dark Swoop to get rid of the stun, and then we're gonna use the Egg Bomb. Okay, Egg Bomb only does 140 damage, so it's not going to break his shield. Oh, it does 160. Okay, he's going to get us. Not too much. He does take care of our stun, which is great. We do have the energy next time. We'll see. This will be close. Okay, so we're going to go for the Egg Bomb, the Dark Swoop, and the Risky. We'll see if we can do it like this. We might be able to. Either way, we got to try it, so let's go for it. Look at that shield. Jeez, 209 shield. There's the stun. Get rid of that. Come on, go for the crit. Crit him! No, we didn't get the crit. And we're stunned. Okay, we're done. Unfortunate. He's going to get us. Kind of a mistake on my part. Okay, I should have played around the Beast. I even called it. And, you know, this is a perfect example of what I mentioned. It's that you got to play to your win conditions, right? I went outside of it, and it might be due to the fact that I haven't played this comp in a while. So when I was getting into that moment of looking at the strategy and getting out of my Axies themselves, I completely forgot about the anesthetic bait, and that's something that could have cost me the game. Now, either way, extremely hard to fight those bugs with the sticky goo and all of the discards on them when you have a bird, because they're just going to limit your options entirely. And when they have anesthetic bait as well, they are a direct counter you. Despite the fact that you might counter them on the type chart, they are a counter to you entirely. So that being said, though, we're gonna wrap this specific episode up here. We might only be 50-50 win-loss ratio in this one, but that is really good actually when it comes to playing this comp without an energy midliner. Now I could try and sub in Nemo here, but here's the issue with subbing in Nemo. Because both the bird and Nemo are in the same part of the types and counters chart, and then I have the plant who is countered by anything else that is, you know, able to be killed by the bird, I don't have a really good balance. So if I end up putting myself, you know, having a bunch of birds and I'm up against a reptile comp, well, the reptiles are going to do a lot of damage to my plant, The reptiles are going to do a lot of damage to my bird and to my aqua, so I don't want to pigeonhole myself into that one side of the chart where reptiles, or I guess dusks, but dusks I'm not as worried about, mostly reptiles, are just going to destroy me. So that's why you got to go for the beast with this one. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, make sure to like the video, make sure that you're subscribed as well, and turn on notifications because we are releasing episodes every single day this week. I believe that my part 2 of the beginner's guide is out, so hopefully you guys have seen that. If you haven't, I'm going to leave a link up to it in the top here, so click on it, check it out. I go into detail on a bunch of team building and meta, and I even do some pro player analysis about their comps and tell you my opinion of them. So with that said, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that if you have any suggestions, throw them in the comments. And other than that, really appreciate you guys for the support. Until next time.